Thumbnails. J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. As always, at the top, fucking paid screwies. And we get three of them. Nothing too excited based off my goddamn pre-reads, but nonetheless, paid screwies are paid screwies. So the first goddamn paid question is from Christopher Reville. Yo, J-Dog, love the channel and the emphasis on the total destruction of flat brim twink core poserism. Stomping it all 2024 too, brah brah. I've got a fast black / thrash band for you to check out. It's called Seder, pronounced Seder. So I got it right there, goddammit. For fans of Niflheim, Sadist, Destroyer 666, Necromancy, and Deathhammer, etc. Seder666bandcamp.com, Metal Archives. Yeah, I actually YouTubed it, and it came up full length down, like 27 minutes. Didn't listen to the whole thing, but yeah, it was good shit. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of like that kind of music was very, very common to come through, and it's like that's kind of like the stuff that I think that Hell's Headbangers is affiliated with. Like when people think Hell's Headbangers, like stuff that people that know who the fuck we are, too, not these fucking Hell's Who or the dum dums like, didn't you guys put out fucking Dope Moon and this and stuff just because we carry it, dumb shit. I'm like, just head up their ass, stupid shit. It's like, it doesn't even have our fucking logo on it, dumb dumb. So people that are aware of what we release are of what we've released over all the years have been fans of our actual releases, not talking to a distro part. That pretty much kind of music represents Hell's Headbangers, whether for better, worse, or however the fuck you want to look at it. Which I'm cool with. I like it because I like a good handful of that stuff, and I do feel like that definitely represents true underground metal. It's just before I started this channel, I said for years, even talking about even before Hellcast, I've always said jokingly on the side, I was like, honestly, man, if I went out in the public and people found out about me, I was like, I think like when I'm saying people, I'm talking like the actual fans of Hell's label. I think they'd be the A, disappointed, or B, very surprised. Because I'm like, I could almost guarantee the diehard Hell's fans, again, fans of label, they're thinking, oh, dude, owners of Hell's Headbangers, his favorite bands, they gotta be fucking Blasphemy, Archgoat, Sarcophago, Revenge, Destroyer 666, Nunslaughter, of course. Bands like the Seder, Flame, Earn. Don't get me wrong, I like some of this stuff for sure, but it's like, no. And again, some of that stuff's in there my faves, and some of it I like more than others, but it's not as much as you think. All the blood, just black and thrash. Then they meet J Dog, and they're like, oh shit, he likes that boring ass fucking Deicide. He likes that crappy ass Cannibal Core. He likes that goddamn drum machine dog shit band, the TISH. He likes fucking those goddamn Wiggers and Dying Fetus. What the fuck? He likes that? That's the first vinyl he ever bought? Grotesque Impalement? Oh my god! I thought he was going to say Fallen Angel of Doom. Thought wrong, brah brah. So, but bands like the Seder, that definitely represents, Hells. Stuff like Vomiter, everything. The more thrashy, Black and Death, Beastal stuff. Um, I felt like that's just by default, whether I like it, love it, or hate it. And I'm indifferent to it. I'm cool with it. Again, I think that represents true metal. Um, I didn't hear any sadists in it. I guess some thrash. First band that popped in my mind is similar to Niflheim. And to me, Niflheim is metal to the absolute fucking bone. Everything by them I respect. It's just, again, the only thing that I loved was the first album. Like, I think Niflheim is one of the greatest black metal albums ever fucking written, and just metal to the fucking bone. Um, the other albums, again, they were all good, and I was always kind of like, oh, put on the newest Niflheim. It's just like, it was just much more tame in comparison. But it's good metal, and I'll say this. I might even go as far as saying that Niflheim has the most metal and cool-ass fucking image ever of all fucking time. The reason I say that is because, obviously, it's metal as fuck, but it's not the over-exaggerated where it's like almost silly looking. For example, Magnus on Scarlet Slaughter, it's cool as fuck. Well, it's called like it is. I'm like, dude, were you going on stage with those enormous fucking gauntlets? You might fucking smash your head into it. So it's like, that might not work. Stuff like the Dark Funerals, you could say, it's a little too, like you're trying too hard. Um, and it's not costumes, and they just look like grim fucking just metalists. Now, how much metal those guys are actually into, I'm not sure. From what I heard, they love Iron Maiden, which I like Maiden too. But that's the only band I ever heard brought up. Like I heard that they're the biggest Maiden fans ever. I don't know if that's true or not. I never met the guys. Would like to meet the guys. Like to do an interview too. Um, don't know if they do it or not. Um, if I ever seen them, because that's a band I do want to see live too. I had the chance to go to Chicago once, and I didn't for probably some fucking stupid reason. Who knows? Looking back, it's like you should have. But who knows? Maybe I had actual good reason, but I don't remember what it was. But that was whatever, 12 years ago or some shit. And that was the only time I had the opportunity to see them. Maybe they played in Maryland too, but not when I was at. But yeah, I would definitely like to see them, interview them, and get my goddamn Niflheim's original LP owned by the dog, of course, goddamn it. And then I own the CD, but that's what I would bring as my LP, and I would have the guy sign it. So, but yeah, it was similar to that. So, would I pick up the Seder? Maybe I'd have to give it a full listen. But the only downside, if you want to call it a downside, again, being affiliated with Hells, bands sending in their stuff like, hey, my band did this, my demo, you want to come out? I've heard a lot of that music. Like it was kind of like becoming like, to be honest, that was style I was becoming burnout on, if you want to call it burnout. And when I say burnout, they ain't burnout on the classes, it's burnout like Jesus Christ, another band like this? Like probably about 2012, because it was just that stint from about '05 when I started more so checking that type of stuff out, the Sabbats, the Flames, the Urns, things like that, and getting into that stuff for the first time. But then a lot of that's what was coming through Hells, and we're putting out, and I was just like, this again. I was like, why don't we get like a good old fucking fashioned like Deicide worship band or something? That's kind of what I was thinking. How about a fucking album that sounds like Tomb of the Mutilated? Just like Barnes' voice sounds on that too. I was like, that was more shit that I was kind of like, hoping for too. And for them to do the formula right too. Not like, well, J-Dog, there is this band on Sever Records, kind of sounds like Tomb of the Mutilated. Look at the cover, it's all fucking Adobe Photoshopped. Not saying this exists either. I'm just saying if it did, it's like, well, you get it? Yeah, Adobe Photoshop cover. The guys look like total fucking yo, fucking gold necklace, sideways cap, fucking boombox on the shoulder, ready to rob a goddamn liquor store. And I'm like, dude, I'm already turned off like a motherfucker. Well, the cover is brutal, bro. It looks like an Adobe Photoshop fucking goddamn dumbass game. Tomb of the Mutilated was a badass drawing fucking cover. So I haven't seen that goddamn formula. The closest things that you got, and those are good, is Burial, Enlightened with Pain. Still like to do it on a Hell's goddamn album. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. I think the label contacted Sea Dog or something when I talked about it. And from what I remember, I can't remember. Sea Dog revisited. I remember like his offer was kind of like, I mean, seems kind of high, brah. No one even knows who this band is. The dog just wanted 500 LPs out for himself. Guess we'll do a CD while we're at it too, so we don't lose our ass. Because there's actually some meat on that bone, profit wise, for CDs. 500 LPs. That's going to take 3 years to sell the damn things. There's not much meat on that. I just wanted it out for myself because that was a great album. And then also the first two Severe Tortures. Everything by Severe Torture is good, but Feasting on Blood and Misanthropic Carnage, that is very Tomb of the Mutilated-ish. So I was like hoping for shit like that more so. You know what I mean? To come out like not that I want a clone band, but I hear like, oh, another band that sounds like fucking, the Black and Thrash, Flame, Urns, Niflheims, another Australian Destroyer 666, you know what I mean? Because you had a lot of those that were going around, especially it's like, get kind of burnt out. You know what I mean? It's just hurt it all. It's not burnt out, just hurt it all. Because, like I said, by 2005, brutal death metal is kind of like moving on as far as checking out new bands. I always kept my backlog of classics, and I listen to them all to this day. It's just there were certain subgenre. I'm like, it's almost like it's a video game. Like I cleared it. I fucking cleared it. Like, why do I need to keep playing this goddamn thing? When you're kids, like, fucking real men don't play video games, just for the record, too. Unless you just got all kinds of time on your hand and you're fucking got millions in the bank, then fine. But go-getters and real men don't play video games. I haven't touched that shit in eons. But as a kid, you're goddamn playing that shit. And I remember you get bored of the game. It's like, I cleared this thing like 5 times. Why do I need to do it again? Need something kind of new. So sometimes those genres, I cleared them, and it's just here and again and again and again. It's a norm, and everyone thinks it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. So I'm like, Yes, like to today. I mean, like a new band that I would really enjoy. Again, if somebody can recapture the first Deicide, I want to hear the first Deicide recaptured with those catchy, memorable songs and the vocals that sound. Even rip them off. Just fuck it. Just straight up rip off. Because honestly, what album out there sounds like the first Deicide wise vocally? So just rip those fucking vocals off. You got tons of other bands that sound like shit. Give me an album that sounds like that. I'm probably like, fuck yeah, this is fucking fantastic. Just make sure to write some good goddamn songs. Do I need to hear another Niflheim? Not really. But I will say I enjoyed it though. It was good. So that's my goddamn review on it. Check out Seder. It's spelled, so you just want to check it out, guys. It's spelled Seidhr. It definitely was enjoyable. And it's possible if I listen to it a couple of times, I might even buy it. It was definitely enjoyable. But yeah, it's nothing goddamn new. It's, we're black and thrash. Cabal as fuck. Tough guys. You know what I mean? Only true. Fucking Cannibal Corpse sucks. Only Wiggers listen to Fetus. Deicide's boring and lame. They only got Legion in the first album. Serpents of Light sucks. It's that crowd for sure. Which I think they're just a bunch of fucking JoJos as well. But nonetheless, like some of those bands. Next goddamn page question. KBK Commissions. What kind of name is that, brah? Fucking running a goddamn enterprise over there. Name, Anti-Viper. Oh, this is a review. Jesus, fuck, man. Talking about blunt as fuck. Name, Anti-Viper. Sends me link. What's up, J-Dog? Just listen to your review. We'll get to that in a second. Hope you had a nice vacation. If you want to call it a vacation, it was more work for me than anything. But, we didn't go for me. Kind of went for the goddamn, niece and nephew, shit like that. You know what I mean? Disney. It wasn't like Dog was like, hey, let's go hang out with Goofy. It wasn't my idea. It's like, in-laws wanted to go. That was kind of their Christmas gift. So J-Dog had to make his appearance, But we weren't going there. Hey, J-Dog having a great time? Did J-Dog have a great time? My time pretty much blew chunks. But they had a good time. It wasn't about me. So glad to be back. Let's just say that. Because I'm about to give you a nasty rash with this one. Don't worry, I still got a rash from goddamn Florida. So looks like I got two to deal with now. Would you rather listen to the latest Yo Boy Slam Fest from Internal Bleeding? Or my Christian black death metal band Anti-Viper, linked above? Gotta say, brah, I would take the Anti-Viper all day. And for the fucking record, for the 10 millionth time, I actually kind of like Internal Bleeding. I think the first album is pretty good. And I remember the 7-inch being pretty good. I don't know if I've ever actually heard the demo. And I just remember the later rounds I heard them, and I was like, I was like, this again? Didn't care. I never put anything by them like, God damn, this is bad. It's just when I saw this latest photo and shit, I'm like, what the fuck? This is dumb as hell. And the whole Jimmy from the Block thing got construed. It's just, again, Niflheim, to me, that represents serious fucking cojones, real metal. They're in the category that, honestly, I got to full-blown say it. Niflheim is in the category with the Destroyer 666s and the Sadistic Intent and Unslaughters. That represents real metal. That's what I do like about that fan base, is that it's real metalists. 99 times out of 100, they collect vinyl, they collect physical format, they go to goddamn shows, they fit the fucking bill image-wise. They know what's up. The only thing I don't like about that crowd is they're a little bit too fucking elitist to where they're completely talking out of their ass. It's like, dude, music is still good music. Like, they're the type of guys, I could be wrong on this because it's all been in my head. Reaper always knew what the fuck I was talking about. He's like, I got that same exact fucking vibe. Grant, he doesn't like half this shit either, but he made no goddamn bones about it. But he was aware of what I was talking about. They were the guys in the early 2000s, let's say around 2003 to about 2008, in that time frame. Those were the same guys, like on the Nuclear Now forum, which I'd never been on, but I would hear whispers, C-Dog talking about people saying this. Remember Dave from Anacore peeking in there. And I would hear some of those comments that are being made or some of the lingo that's going on. And I strongly got the impression that, again, the fan base, I said that it's real, and I like that side about them. The side I don't like about them is that they're elitist in the sense to where it's stupid, where they're like, fucking dude, Deicide hasn't put a good album out since Legion. Cannibal Corpse? Does anybody like that sellout bullshit band? Morbid Angel, man, that new Morbid Angel Heretic was terrible, which it was bad, it was boring. But in the same token, it's these same guys. Yeah, man, picked up that LP pressing of Beharit Ingram, the new Sam L, the new who's the other band that gets a fucking pass where you're like, what? Why is that fucking band getting even as boring as that Morbid Angel Heretic was? I'm sorry, that's better than electronic fucking poser ass Beharit shit. I mean, cut the shit, Rod. Rod, is that Holocausto the metal? Highly fucking doubt it. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's on legendary Cabalt as fuck black metal. I mean, am I full disclosure? Am I sitting there jamming out on a regular basis? Oath of Black Blood? Fuck no. Can't even tell you the last time I played that goddamn thing. I do own it, but it's legendary for what it is. It just sounds disgusting, and you know mom ain't gonna like it. It's great for what it is, but let's call it like it is. That's not something you're regularly putting on. Drawing Down the Moon, it's evil demonic black metal. It's cool. After that, dude, it's a fucking shit show. Which it's fine if you like it. There's no problem. I'm not saying don't buy it, they can't get it. But what I'm saying is, whoa. You go from Oath of Black Blood to Electric Doom Synthesis and Ingram and all this other crap. That's okay, but Deicide putting out at the time Scars of the Crucifix, the total fucking junk. At least he's playing the same style of music as he did since the fucking first album. Like it just didn't make sense, and that was that crowd. Again, I could be wrong. This could all just be in J-Dawg's warped ass fucking mind. Extremely possible. Not saying that that's not the case at all. It could be, but I've asked other people. Like I said, Craig and shit's like, yeah, I got that vibe too. And I'm just like, they don't make sense. Who's a prime example? Like I said, Sam Ale, like who the fuck even checks out later? Sam Ale. I sure as fuck did it. Who's the other band that gets the goddamn pass? Dark Throne, obviously, which that was another. There was something even worse. Who's the fucking Cabalt band that fucking backstab the fans like a motherfucker, and they get a pass. But Deicide sucks. Cannibal Corpse garbage. Fuck, who is it? It's not Archgoat. We're back. Been around 35 years. I haven't. You were gone for fucking 17. What the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck is it? God damn it. It's on the tip of my dick. I think about them all. I've used them as an example all every fucking time. I don't understand how they put out this later shit. Completely pussified, completely changed. That's okay. But again, the Niflheim guys, the Shore 666 guys, those guys like Nunslaughter 2s and Sadistic Intent and bands like Vomiter, they're that crowd. They like a lot of Hell's bands, a lot of NWN bands, and a lot of Iron Pegasus bands. And again, I like a lot of that shit too. I'm not saying that, but it just seemed like when they're strictly that crowd, UG only, goddammit, I jive with them 50-50. I jive with them and they know underground metal, they know demos, they know Necrovore, and they're not saying stupid shit, but they're too elitist in the sense where it's like, dude, come on, man, you look fucking dumb. Like, if you really add it up, dude, you're telling me, dude, that electronic shit by Beharit is better than Scars of the Crucifix by Deicide? You're allowed to like whatever you like, but at no point, if I like something why do you think with Carcass? Why do you think I don't sit there and compare those and praise Swansong and Heartwork and use as a gauge? And I call them all the time for being traitors because I realize those are traitor records, sellout records. Walker and Steer strictly in it for cash. But do I enjoy them? Yeah. But I don't go and rip on, let's say Dark Throne stayed black metal from day one to day two, which day one would make sense because it started with the Swedish death metal sounding band. But let's just say black metal began then. And a dog comes over, fucking Dark Throne fucking sucks. Traitors, they're the goddamn music. Worst band ever. It's like, he was playing black metal on his first album. He's playing black metal on his 20th album. But you're praising these later backstabbing Carcass records. I don't do that shit. I know the fine line. Because I'm like, I'm fully aware that they're traitors. Just like these Beharits. You're allowed to like them. But don't sit there and fucking rip on Deicide and make it sound like they're the poser traitors. You just look stupid. When you do the math, you're like, dude, you look fucking stupid. I'm just sorry, you just do. That's my like goddamn play with the elitists, the tough guys, goddammit. Everybody's got their shit though, right? Because I got to complain on them all. Where the fuck did I leave off on this goddamn guy? Oh yeah, I did listen to your anti-Viper. Now before you start dragging your ass across the carpet, It's not that cookie cutter war metal stuff you're allergic to. I like me some war metal, blah, blah. I just, again, I think I was burned on that real quick. Let's just say that. Although I have one of those bands as well. Bet it's awesome. Which would HHR stock this type of stuff if the sound and artwork fit the bill, or would you pile drive the package to the crust of the earth? I'm not necessarily trying to whore out my band. Honestly, dude, I'm not even gonna read all this shit off. I'll just get down and dirty on it. So he's got a Christian death metal band. It's called Anti Viper, and you may be extremely surprised by my response. I actually thought it was the fucking best thing that anyone sent me yet. I thought it was really good. I didn't really consider it. He said black death metal. Let me pull you up on Metal Archives, homie. He called it black and death metal. I just thought it was there's a little bit of black metal there. I consider it more so death metal. Ironically enough, not saying to fucking run home like move over GB, but it actually I heard some Deicide references there. More so in the vein of fuck's his Metal Archives at? Here it is. More so in the vein of like Infest Dead. So Deicide worship in the sense that I definitely heard parts. I actually went to you sent me Coven Crusher, which is just a single, and then it went right next to on YouTube in Sala. I listened to that song all the way through too, and then that's your latest, came out this year, 2023. It went straight into that song, and Infested, the album Jesus Satan. I could definitely hear references in there. Um, so this guy, so he's from Portland, Oregon, one man band, exterminator of serpents. Well, I mean, your Lord and Savior is a serpent, bro. Have you never heard serpents of light? So you ain't exterminating him. Fucking down with the dead. Lucifer never lies, just like GB said. Um, he does all instruments and vocals. Portland, Oregon. Says genre black death metal. I thought it was just more death metal, but a pinch of black metal, I guess. And they're like, I'm talking a pinch. Themes Christianity / anti Satanism. I mean, yes, anti Satanism. He's got one band photo. I mean, the funny thing is with this guy too is he looks better than half these fucking idiot death metal bands, man. I mean, he doesn't look like anything special, but he's in all black clothes, has a black vest. I'd be like, yeah. Again, minimally, you should look like in your band photo that you listen to metal. If I saw this guy, I'd be like, yeah, looks like he listens to metal. So you got everything else right over some of the guys that are into the fucking the dark side, if you want to call it that. Um, complaints. My complaints are, what the fuck you doing, bro? Like, you got all these dumbass fucking singles that are digital only. Shit or get off the pot. Like, put something out. You got an EP in 2020, but is this a digital too? Yeah, digital as well. It's got an EP, Slain Deceiver. It's got an intro, and it's got 2, 4, 5 songs. I didn't listen to that, 15 minutes long, but you have no physical format out whatsoever. That tells me, goddamn, let me see. Does it say your age on here? Exterminator Serpents? I'm clicking on you. It tells me you're young as fuck. But actually, you said you've been making Christian metal since the 90s, so you're older than me then. It just seems like a very newbie thing to do. Get some physical format out on there. I thought it was really good, actually, to be honest with you. To the point where would the dog buy it? Listen, actually, I might. I thought it was pretty damn jamming. I got to be honest with you. The Coven Crusher, whatever you called it, the cover that was in the background of the video too. I like the cover too. I was like, it's pretty cool. It gave me a feeling of something I couldn't. That reminded me of somebody that I was a fan of that couldn't think of what it was. But I was like the goddamn cover art too, man. So it's funny. You got to have the Christian come over here for the dog to get 2 goddamn paws up for a fucking review. Although that cider was pretty goddamn good too. What was it called? Seder. That Seder was pretty goddamn good too. But I would take Christ Boy over here over this on Toonski wise. And yeah, you put the lyrics on the Coven Crusher or whatever it's called on the screen. Yeah, they were Christian lyrics, but they weren't like that silly ass, pansy ass, pussy ass, stupid fucking lyrics. It was still kind of like almost like dark biblical tales. It was like when mortification, God rules, God rules. You're just like, come on, dude, this is just fucking cheesy and stupid. You know what I mean? I mean, if you're gonna do it, just like I like the band Believer album Extraction from Mortality. Is that what it's called? On the CD, showed it on camera once. It's about a boom waltz. I listened to it, but the lyrics you literally need a fucking microscope to see. Not even a magnifying glass would be enough. So I never officially read them, but you can understand some of the words. Kind of like and based off just the song titles, it's almost like biblical shit. It's not like pussy crap. the Lord Jesus loves us, and say your prayers. If it was dumb shit like that, I'm like, oh man, dude, good songs or not, I can't stomach this. I feel like I'm getting a goddamn sex change just fucking listening to this. I wouldn't be able to stomach that. So it wasn't in line to what I believe and shit like that, but at least it fit the bill metal wise because, like I said, it was still dark. It had some toughness to it. It had some sack. So lyrics didn't come off as ruining it either. So honestly, I thought it was pretty goddamn good. So kudos to you there, Bratonin, and Anti Viper, bras. Check them the fuck out. All one word. Spell it out for the goddamn bubbles watching. ANTIVIPER. That's the band. It's on YouTube, goddamn it. Search it. I found it just right. Oh, he gave me a link, so that's a little unfair. It's on there, goddamn it. So put it on Metal Archives, because it came right up on Metal Archives. Just type it in all one word, and I just find the releases, copy and paste the band name and any of his digital fucking track names, and should pop right up if you want to check it out. I recommended it. I thought it was good shit. So hit some goddamn physical format out, then we'll talk, brah. You know what to do. Come on, get in, break the morning later, goddamn it.